captured heart. Darkness whispered, shadows grew. Then came a protector, strong and true. Expert slayer stands, the shield of flame, a guardian known by whisper name. With every battle they carved away, peace now reigns, thanks to their sway. An ancient blade of vow unspoken, realms united, chains were broken. Destiny called with the fire storm, they faced the void, took on its form. Stars aligned when chaos roared, a single soul the realms adored. In the silence after every fight, their courage turned the dark to light. Expert slayer stands, the shield of flame, a guardian known by whispered name. With every battle they carved away, peace now reigns, thanks to their sway. Thanks to their sway. Legends breathe through the ages now, 64 realms in the sacred vow. A tale of strength, the soul untamed, forevermore their legacy framed. Legends breathe through the ages now, 64 realms in the sacred vow. A tale of strength, the soul untamed, forevermore their legacy framed. Thanks to their sway. Expert slayer stands, the shield of flame, a guardian known by whispered name. With every battle they carved away, peace now reigns, thanks to their sway. Thanks to their sway. Chaos roars, thanks to their sway. Legends breathe through the ages now, 64 realms in the sacred vow. A tale of strength, the soul untamed, forevermore their legacy framed.
Eyes red from the smoke, black sky is a lie. Hands grasp the dirt, don't know if I'll survive. Breathing heavy.
Hello. Now, for those of you that don't know, Foundry is a, how do I word this? It's definitely a factory game, but it's a little different, because it's very blockish like Minecraft, as far as like the building goes, because like you can tear apart blocks in the world, but it is definitely satisfactory-like in the sense of there's resources you gotta mine and then use like buildings to help you build things. But they also have their own aspects. Like, for instance, this is me and Fragile's world, by the way. I messaged Fragile this morning to let Fragile know, like, hey, I'm going to host the world. And then that I was going to do some cleanup, because our factory was just very basic to kind of get us started. But anyways, as you can see in my top right corner, like, you have to sell stuff to make money, because you use that money for something later on in the game, which we don't know yet, because we're very new to the game. But, like, as you can see, your little drones mine for you, and then, you know, you smelt the resources, and then you use the resources. But we wanted to clean up our factory a little bit, because, like, as you can see here, this is nasty. We wanted to start moving our assembly over to here, and then you know, move our research somewhere else. We have our power over here, which currently we are using 2 of them. And resources are not unlimited. So you do have to do exploring, which we did a little bit, and we found some extra resources. So we're not like stressing. Like there's resources everywhere in the game. It's really not that big of a deal. So with that being said, let me kind of like rethink about what we were doing, because I was doing work all week. That's right, we got the double loader recipe too. Alright, I need some basic resources so I can actually build. So let's go ahead and snag those up. And we'll snag those up. So I have plenty. These ones look like they're not smelting, so we'll grab those. This one isn't smelting. Now we need more of these than anything, so we'll probably try to grab 3 of these. Alright, now that I have resources, let's get some of these going, some more of those going, some more of those going. I don't need any more smelters at the moment. Logistics might be useful, I'm not entirely sure. I don't need the core at the moment, I don't need any of that. We already have that going, which we'll be moving that very shortly here. I think I would, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need conveyor belts like crazy here. So let's go ahead and queue up like 50 of them for now, and then we'll queue up like 10 of these. Alright, so while that's queuing up, we need to redirect resources where they need to go. So that one's gonna need, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might need another assembler too. No, because that one's making machine parts. That one's making that. Okay, never mind. Because this one needs the machine parts. So I would need a way to dump out. So I'll probably dump out here. Ah, man. I might actually have to do... Hold up, let me take a peek here. I might actually have to do... It depends. If I have to do like a bunch of crazy research to get this, then I won't, because I told him I wouldn't. But yeah, no, because we're gonna need concrete. So I'm not going to, because I don't want to unlock anything new until Fragile gets here, which won't be long, to be honest with you. I mean, I say that, but it will be a while, because I'm up really early for Fragile. Fragile's in a different time zone than me. But we have plenty of time to start automating some things and getting some stuff for things. So actually, we do need another assembler. I see what I was doing here. Right there's the blue research. I was getting ready. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know why I'm not making any of that stuff. Hold up. How do I tell it to stop? There we go. Because we were just doing this number, and that is a pain in the rump. I know it can't be equipped. I want to split, because that needs some, and that needs some. So what I'll probably do is just set up some basic stuff, basic assemblers, making various different things. Get that all set up, get that all up and running, and then, you know, we'll be good to go. Let's see. Where do we have our... Okay, so this one's taking place, which means my tier 2 should take the rods. Will that work? Actually, that'll work perfectly then. I think I can make this work. The idea is to try to have this go in a line. At least that's the idea. Whether or not it works is a different story. Because, like, for instance, this literally only has to go there. That's it. And as far as that needs to go. Bam, that's already hooked up now. Now I just need to get rods there, which means I also need a loader for it. But, there we go, loaders. Good balancers, I do. And I believe that should be wired, that, whatever. So, I think this is the point where I shut stuff down. It's time to shut it down. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm gonna let these belts like empty here for a second here, just so I can at least as empty as far as I can. And we'll clean up the ones that we don't need. Obviously, we can pick up all these because these are going to be useful to us.
Enemies lurking in digital doom. Express layer 64, please enter this room. The battle is over, victory's clear. Thanks to the hero who shattered my fear. Express layer
Just keep picking that stuff
64, you're
up.
more than a name. My world restored.
See, another thing I was thinking about doing too is, which I didn't do over here, was this one should, in my opinion, I should have set it up like that. Because now they both take the same resource, they're both going to be producing the blue, and then I can feed them into the same belt. Which is going to be incredibly helpful. Oh, I did not mean to do that. This can be snipped. I know I could do the whole bulk demolish, but I'm trying to kill a little bit of time. Plus, you know, if you guys want to chat, then I can chat type deal. So at least till Fragile joins, then I can speed. Alright, so we'll let that continuously drain there. That still has stuff on there, which it probably still will, to be honest with you. We can get rid of these. You know what? We are going to switch to bulk. Click, click. We're going to go ahead and let that do its thing. Get rid of those. That can get disconnected. I'll let that run a little bit. Trying to think. I know I said I wasn't going to do research, but like, I really need that tier 3 lane. It just sucks, like, you need so much. I guess I could do this. Fragile wouldn't care about inventory size while I'm gone. While the heat, sorry, she's on. My brain needs to work. Brain's dying. Send out an SOS. Alright, and then that'll also pause the smelting, which is really nice. And part of the reason why we were doing that is because, like, we need to do this. You know, and that's a lot of smelting. That's a lot of smelting. But we needed more room for the smelters because the quest wanted us to place more smelters, and it was like, oh gosh, with our current setup, we'd have to do a whole bunch of jerry-rig rigging, and it wasn't fun. So we were just like, you know what, let's just clean it up and devote different areas to do different things. I just messed that all up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. And then we'll expand that to there. Add the inputs. There we go. And it should, in theory, start getting all the way down there eventually. Yeah, alright. Perfect. what? Machine inventory. Oh. I might need to rethink that then. Trying to think here. Because if it can't empty, then it's not going to be useful to me. So I need it to empty. Ah, crap. Forgive me, it's been a few days since I played this. My brain is still trying to comprehend what I'm doing here. And I kind of want it just to help stock up the later ones, basically. Because as you can see, it's gonna run out. Maybe it's too far. Excuse me. There we go. And that'll just help keep them stocked up so they're not continuously draining. And then another thing I can do too is actually I could just leave that there too. Because then that'll just help keep both belts full. That one will be like an overflow. And then I can do something similar right here. So I do have another one specifically for here. And bada bing, bada boom, now we're good. Because now both lines will remain full and allow for a continuous flow of ore. Because this one's like the overflow for this one. This one is actually no, this one's the main line for this one, sorry, and then this one's the overflow for both. So it just helps. And then this, helps make sure that the end line is full. So that way we can get our resources over here. So now we need a designated spot where both resources can go up. Because I only have 2 basic resources at the moment. And that can honestly turn right away. We need to get to this one right here. Now this one really only needs to go, I think, here, right? No, incorrect. It actually doesn't need that there anymore. So I really shouldn't have did this right off the rip. Because I need to decide how many machine parts I want to make, the whole 9 yards. Because I have plenty of resources. You, buddy, are getting annoying, but I don't want to do that yet. I'll wait until Roger gets here. I actually kind of want him to make another machine part, and then this one can make the wire. Then this one can make the components, and this one can make the science, I think it was. And then we'll have another science here. And I think we would technically have everything for that. And what would we need for this? We would have everything we need for that. So we can actually place that then too. And honestly, I kind of want 2 of them. So we want robotics, this, robotics, this. And then we're gonna have to redo some things, obviously, but we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. And This is what we'll do. We're absolutely doing this right here. Yoink all that. And all that. Oh no, I deleted the wrong thing. Oh well. Slowly cleaning up the factory, just so it's a little easier to walk around, a little easier to tell what's missing, what's too much, what's not enough. This we're probably gonna have to leave until, of course, the science gets consumed, obviously. Looks like all those got consumed. Is that empty? Looks like it's empty. Perfect. I'm assuming it's red science it's out of, but we're just, you know what? I got an idea. We're just gonna yoink this all up to get rid of the belts. And then we'll manage inventory, and we'll just yoink all these into one of them because it doesn't matter, honestly, because it'll eventually get used. Now we can go back to doing this. Alright. So that's the one where I need those. And then I need the other one to be the other one. So let's see. Can I just like... Oh, I absolutely can. Freaking wonderful. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all. Why did it do that? I don't know why it did that. Whatever. We'll just start from here then. Yoink. And then... Yoink. That's what I wanted. A straight line going right there. And then I think the first two need plates, right? Yes. So now we just figure out which ones need plates. And we'll hook up those lines first. You don't need plates. You don't need plates. You don't need plates. You definitely don't. You do. So the last two also need plates. So we'll hook those two up real quick. Which is kind of nice that they do, because then I can also redirect this line further on down the road. And we can also use load balancers to help spread out stuff when that time comes. If that time is needed. But it looks like now that it's starting to get resources, it'll be alright. Let's see, will this be alright down here? Yeah, it'll be alright. Alright, so now I need to figure out which ones need rods, so we can use the fancy-dancy double loaders, which are these ones. Get a couple more of those going. So let's find out. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6 all need the double. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 all need the double. Right? So then we'll take all this. There we go. Alright, so now those should be all getting the basic resources they need at least. Let's see. I really should have did 2 of those. That might be a problem. I don't know. Actually, maybe not. That is going really fast. Worst case scenario. Actually, let's just do the worst case scenario right now. Actually, how do I want to do this? I need my belts. Could put it here and then put it here, so it gives me a little bit of beltage. Then we can use a balancer to help divert some of those resources. into another assembler, which that other assembler then would be right there. So that's 6. Right? No, because it's gonna need rods. That's gonna be yeah, nah. Let's just see if the 1 can keep up. And we'll go from there. If we need more, I'll just run more lines and do more. So now I'm going to have to switch this to an outtake, or output, depending on how you want to call it. Now this should be getting everything. Alright, so this is making everything it needs, this is making everything it needs, this is making everything it needs, this is making everything it needs. Now this just needs machine parts, and this needs both of all this. But in order to do that properly, I'm going to need to do this. So this is going to need actually 2 of my outputs. So I need to set this up a little differently here. We're actually going to go like this. Yeah. There we go. So now this should just puke it all out. And this will allow me then to... Hold up. Yes, I know a loader is required. But I kind of need a loader... See, this is where the triples would have been really useful. Delete that one. See, I don't want to connect those though, because then they will do weird things. I guess, actually, if I do this, yeah, there we go. And then just bring it out one, and actually, hold up, I got an idea. I got this, hold up. There we go, that's where our science will go. This needs machine parts, that's the issue. So how am I going to get those machine parts into that science without triples? I might actually just need to shut this down and just get my triples research real quick. I might have to. Really didn't want to do that though. Or just redo this real quick. Hold up. Let's redo this. There's got to be a better way to do this. It might be a little messy, but we can always redo it once we get the triples. So let's redo this. Let us rethink the strategy here. Lightning surging chaos rays in this war ripping veins. So let's just actually focus on this first. Alright? That would probably be the easiest thing to do. So if I take these 2 here and we'll just immediately do that. That way we can like do something like this. And they will be the output. Right? So then we need to get machine parts in. We'll do that and that. And we need to get machine parts out. I'm not gonna hook it up quite yet, but I want it there. And it looks as if... Yeah, let's get rid of that too, because I don't get confused here. We'll go one more just to be safe, and then we'll run out here, and then turn here. No. See, the problem is, though, is if I go straight into that, we're going to have issues, too. So this is just going to have to get moved. it just has to get moved one more in. Alright, so that should feed these two then, making these signs. And also getting the machine parts in a straight line here, which means then I can get my machine parts also wired in there. And that should also solve the problem for that one. So let's test it out. Let's see what happens here. We'll solve one problem at a time. As long as this spits out blue research, we successfully got that set up. It is successfully spitting that. Alright, which means this will eventually get its machine part, because like the machine parts produce so much so quickly. I'm looking at it. It'll be alright. Yeah, see, already there. Alright, so we already got machine parts here. We need to now get the other material. And honestly, I feel like it'd be better to do it this way. And somehow get it into there like that. So it might be better to figure out how I'm gonna get it out. It might be better to also just move this another one in, to be honest. Manage. Honestly, you can just get chucked in there. And honestly, take them all for now. Because then I can set this one up, right? Like right there. Set it up as an output. Now I know this belt is going to be a little longer than it needs to be, but it'll work. And then we can take this, switch it to a downward slope. And now that we got those there, we're good. Right? In theory? I hope. Now I just need to figure out a way to get them out. Honestly, it might just be better to just do this. Because then I can also do this. And then we're actually going to go up. We're going to go up 2. Maybe 3, sorry. Right? So now that we went up, and the reason why we're going up is so 1, we can go over everything, and 2, can actually get a good point where I can get it. And 2, we can walk underneath this stuff then. Need to stand right here. Just so I can see. We'll go like about there. And then we can start bringing it down. And there we go. And this should be bringing me robot parts? Question mark? Yeah, there we go. Look at that glorious gold. Make us money. But no, on a serious note though. So now we will be making actually double our profit because we were only using 1 assembler, but now we are successfully using 2 assemblers to produce our first robotic parts that we have available to us. So now that I got the basics down of what we need, which, believe it or not, it took quite a bit to actually get even this far. I'm not going to touch this line. This line is going to stay exactly as is. What I'm going to do is take the basic resources from a load balancer that I'll be using. Probably here and here. Actually, the way I did this is very difficult. Well, here it'll be really easy because I can just take the load balancer and put it literally right there. For now, we're just going to place it there for now, so it's set and ready. Now, the nice thing about these load balancers is you can say, hey, I want the main priority to be there. So it'll always make sure this belt is full before it starts filling up this belt. Really, really useful tip. Because this is my main production line right now. This I need to have resources. This, I'm just using to send excess, basically, so I can keep making stuff. And I'm going to do something similar with this. The only issue is the way I did this was a little weird. So I'm going to actually have to steal this real quick, just so that way I can do a load balancer. And then we'll do a load balancer right here. And then we'll just yoink it. And yoink it back into the main line. Problem solved. Ta-da! We did it! And then we'll just come here, tell it to say, hey, that's the main line. Wait for it to fill up before we actually start doing anything with it. Now, this might be the only resource I have an issue with, because it's also the one that gets... Like, I know this one is the one we're going to use the most, but, like, this is the one I'm concerned about, believe it or not. So now what I want to do is actually get this line brought over here. So that way they're next to each other. Which, I mean, that's literally as easy as just doing that. So that's a super easy fix. And here you'll be able to see the magic of the line work. Why did that do that? Oh, I ran out. It helps if you don't run out. Just saying. And soon, what I'm going to do here is automate belt production here, so that way it's easier on us for belts. I do, however, need to do this. I need to get this where I need to get it, so let's just do this real quick. Yoink. And yoink it. And then we'll just give it a good old-fashioned belt right there so we can send this one out. And then this can just run on down straight over here. And then it can come down and into the main line. There we go. Everything's set up as far as the main line goes. A little bit weird, but it'll work. Trust. Just have faith. Just trust. All right. And then this is where I'll eventually set up the red research, because you kind of need that too. And then the green research gets set up right here. And that would be all I would probably hook up to this one until we move it. Which, that's the next thing I'm going to move. I just need to get this set up. And this is probably going to end up getting lifted into the air and above this, and then brought wherever we decide to put it. I mean, I don't know where we plan on putting it yet. I'm working on the production line first. So, first things first, I need to leave 2 spaces for the belts. Then I need to find out what I need. So for conveyor belts, these ones take... Okay, so it looks like we're going to need the basics. So first things first, we're going to need machine parts. But we're only going to use 1. We don't need 2 for this line. Now this one, I might actually do 2 of the belts. 1 for us to snag from, and 1 for us for production. And the reason for that is just it'd be so much easier. So much easier. And that would be the belts covered. And then this one will take care of... I should probably also get a few more of those going. This one will actually take care of these. And we really only need one of these being produced, honestly, because even so I know the red research takes it, but research, if you ever handcrafted them or crafted them in the tier 1 assembler, it is slow. So honestly, it's not going to consume more. You know, we can always come over here and grab these if we need them. It's really not a big deal. Which, as you can see, I do need them. So we're definitely gonna get that set up. So now we're gonna find out what needs the basics. Looks like everything actually needs the beginning resource. So do I even have enough of those? I do. So we'll just doink, 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 doink. Now what needs the rods? How many of those do I need? No, 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 and yes. So just the last one. All right. Hey, that's awesome. That works for me. So now we set it all up. It's literally that simple, and we're just gonna queue up a bunch of these because you don't have belts, you can't do anything. There we go. Now I have a bunch of belts to work with. So this is the basic resource that I like to talk about. We're gonna bring that right up to there. Bring this one right up to here. I want slope up actually. Yoink, yoink. And we are gonna have to go up one more time, but I want to do that right here. And I want to go up a few times. And then go slow down. Alright, can you still walk it? Yeah. That'll work. So 5. Hopefully this will work. I actually don't even know. Will it work the way I imagined it? Oh yeah, it will. Okay, good. It's exactly what I wanted. And then this one's gonna run all the way up to here. And I just need to see where they actually come down to. And we also need a few more of these to run low, and a few more of these to run low. I also need to get those automated, but that is a project here in a second once I get my belts and stuff automated here, so I can just yoink them out of there. One problem at a time, you know what I mean? Yoink, yoink, and yoink, yoink, yoink. Why are we not getting any? We should be getting those. Why are we not getting those? Do I have to have... I mean, if I do, it's not a problem. I'm just curious why that's doing... Oh, yep, I do. Okay. Yoink. Yep, I do. Okay. That's not a problem. Just gives us more walking space, which is more than acceptable. And then yoink that. Woo! There we go. Now, that should, in theory, get that at least started. Besides where we need machine parts, which are these two machines. So then I would take this here and basically just wire it into these two. It's really not that hard. You just switch it to an output, run it through. Problem solved. Now I have belts being produced. And this one would be the one that we yoink from, because it'd be the hardest to, pull from. And this is going to be the one that I'm going to use to make research. See, look at that. See what I mean? It produces so much that it's not even funny. It will not be an issue. Let's just get a few more of those because I'm going to be using them. And now I can do that. Because I'm pretty sure red research is just, yep. So now I take these other two here. No, we'll take them from here. We're gonna use the wrong one. This one. On this one, and this one on this one, and we'll make our red research right there. Switch these to outputs and just directly wire them up. And then we'll just set up a little thing right here. And we'll set this to an output. And I'm sure Fragile will look at this and be like, actually, you know what? This could be done better, and then do it better. I do need to make sure, yeah, it's so we'll go like this, and what I want to do actually is this, and then this, a little bit of Jerry rig in there. Joint. There we go. And then this will allow red research now to finally get automated and directly inputted into our research. We've finally successfully did it, and just to fully test it, oh never mind, I already consumed all the red research. So there we go. Red research, check, automated, belts, and that automated, look at that. Our lives just got 1,000 times easier. We'll be able to build, no problem. And that's going to help me and Fragile out drastically. And then what I'm probably going to do is just keep our smelting here on this large platform. Wow, we're making a lot more money now. Holy schnitzel. We were not making that much, that's for sure. Anyways, might have to increase the port before it takes it up for our glorious space station up there, which I am not working on at the moment. Anyways, yeah, because right now it's configured to take 20. So every time there's 20 here, the drop pod will come down, pick it up, and go back up. But that was because we only had one making parts. Now we have two, so we have twice the amount being made now. But I might leave it at 22 because, I mean, we kind of need the money. I think we're broke. No, we're not broke. But I do know once, you know, eventually we're going to be buying stuff. Because, I mean, we're running low on construction material. We're running very low, and there's a lot of upgrades, as you can see, and our space station is still blown to bits, so. Oh, an armadillo! An armadillo! Hello, armadillo! So that's actually going very... Jeez, wow, we're actually consuming a lot. This used to actually be level with this back there, so wow, okay. Alright, there's still a good chunk there and there, so we should be alright. It's just scary to know that eventually it'll run out. And as you can see, the load balancer is working exactly as intended, if not perfectly. This is the one I want, right? Yeah. So now that I have that set up, now it's like, okay, we have the basics. What else do I want to automate? I probably want to automate the tier 2 stuff and maybe those. But really, those ain't really that expensive. We don't really use them a whole lot. We probably will be. These would be nice to automate. But then I have to automate, you know, more stuff. It's just a matter of, like, what do I want to suffer myself through here? I think we're going to give ourselves a little space for this one. Because we are, in fact, going to automate the thing here. We're going to take wire And we're going to use 2 of these assemblers here. So we can get more than enough electric component. Actually, how fast does the electric component produce, actually? Never mind, just one. Just one. It's really fast. If we need more, we can always upgrade later. So we'll use this to make our electric components, which it looks like the only thing we need over here is rods. So that would be my tier 2 loaders. And we will bring that resource right on over. And then as far as this resource goes, we're just going to use a tier 1. Output, input. I don't need the wire anywhere else. Oh, and I already messed that up horribly. There we go. Bam. So now we have those. But I do need to get these. Hold on, I got it. This is where those come in really, really handy. We're gonna go like this. Slow down like that. Because I'm also going to need these, and I really would like to not have to make more of those later on down the road. And I know we're going to need those for other construction stuff and things, so let's just get them moved on down here right now. So now we have these, which is what I need for other stuff. This. Alright, let's see what we need. Configure. I want loaders. Okay, so we need the other basic material. Loader. Repair. Dig a belt. Run it right on down. I know it's a little spaghetti at the moment. That's because, you know, we don't have the tier 3 belts at the moment. We gotta do what we gotta do. Looks like we also need those from here. So let's just do the little trick thing that we got. Bam. And we're also going to need those later on down the road, so we're just going to do that for the machine parts. There we go. And that'll be everything we need for those. Now, what is used to make the other ones? Literally the same exact stuff. I am so glad I did that. Guess what? We have everything we need in order to do that. So let's just go ahead and modify the ground here by using our handy dandy little drill. Dig it up. That's all we're gonna do here. And this will drastically help us so much in so many different ways here, and allow us to automate things and just make life overall better. We'll take out like 2 more rows here real quick. Because with 2 more rows gone, I'll have more than enough space. Granted, we will need to expand that way too, but we need to go. There we go. So then we'll take this. I love the fact that I can just do this instead of placing every individual block. That would be so easy. And we'll just place that there. And then we'll say, hey, by the way, I also need double loaders automated. And then the cool part is, because I pretty much have everything set up, all I need to do is just place them, grab belts, and then just kind of like get in there and extend it. Need to find out what's going on there, but I will in a second. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on with this. Why? So one of those might have not been enough. Alright, well that's not actually not an issue, because I can do this real quick. Right? Because the one down there is getting enough. So it's not a huge problem. Because machine parts are dirt cheap. I'll just do this. It's really not that big of a deal. I was really hoping I could get away with it, but I can't. So we'll just do this differently. At least we were able to get some of them. And we'll actually do 2 of them. There we go. And then we'll hop on back here. Say, hey, by the way, I need you to accept this material. And then I'll also say, you know, you and you need to output that material. Actually, hold up. I can do this even better. Hold up. If I delete the belts, right? Delete. I won't have to do this weird thing. I can just yoink, yoink, output, output, and then just run it straight where it needs to go. Problem solved. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. I was starting to get a little worried there. And there we go. Now we'll have our double loaders that I can just yoink out whenever I need. And my normal loaders. So I can also do the same thing. All the basics, readily available, and always ready to be used. That actually makes me incredibly happy right now. The only thing we'll have to make by hand now is the balancers and our tier 2 stuff. But that is fine. Because honestly, I don't know if I want to automate the tier 2 stuff until I get to tier 3. And I'd probably do the tier 3 on... Wow, we're really using a lot of those. Okay. I'd probably do that after I upgrade smelting even further. So that way, like, for instance, the balancer is even more balanced, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Because right now it's just like a splitter basically, but it's a prioritized splitter. It's not really a balancer. If I would have left it in the center setting, then it absolutely would be a balancer. Which, to be honest with this one, I might have to do that because that needs more of those than the other side. So let's see what happens if I do this and say, hey, this side needs it more. Will that keep up or will it fall behind? Let's see. It's gonna take a minute to catch up, but let's see. It is not gonna work. Let's see how the middle works. Will this work better? At least for this material. I need to find out what's gonna work better. Because I need resources here as well. It looks like this middle setting for this one's gonna work better as a balancer rather than a... Yeah. Now, I have a different issue. I might need to upgrade smelting. So I can get more plates into that balancer, but I would load it up here instead. So that way it can help fill those gaps up. So that way it doesn't ever run empty. Because I don't want it to run empty. I want it to be overloaded. Because it looks as if... Or, hold up. I wonder if I were just to upgrade it to like a tier 2 belt here real quick, would it be able to keep up? Because if it can, then that would be phenomenal. But let's see, because like those two are loaded up completely, which means they're not emptying. And I'm sure these are doing the same thing. Yeah. So let's go ahead and upgrade this belt up to the balancer here and see what happens, I guess. We'll go from there, I guess. And just overall. Joink that up real quick. I already know that this is going to be a process. Is it because it's a tier 1 balancer, and then I might have to upgrade to balancer 2? That could be a thing. I feel like it should be emptying this line a lot. Okay, maybe that's what's going on here. Hold up. Can we even do that without like researching a billion and one thing? Yes, we can. Because I have a feeling that's where our issue is lying at the moment. Yeah, that's exactly where our issue is. Crap. And the only way that's going to speed up is if I cancel that and start on those manually, because our red research is very, very slow. Yes, it is existent, but it is very slow production. I did not create a crap ton of it. I did leave a gap in case I decide to do more back here, and then just run it up here, because we have the load balancers. We can do stuff like that. That's not an issue. Our issue is our belts at the moment. So let's get that. That one's gonna get the red research. Let's give it to this one. By the way, the nice little feature about this game is there is an auto jump. I mean, you can manually jump if you get stuck, but like I am right now. But 9 times out of 10, you don't really get stuck. I'm trying to head up here so I can scan and try to expand our map a little bit. Ooh, hey, there's something in the water. I also haven't done any of the exploring. Fragile did the exploring. I was like, yeah, I was ready to log off that day. We had a lot done, and it was late, and I had work. Which, by the way, I passed my class. Woohoo! I think everybody in our class passed, thankfully. I think. I don't want to say I know I did. Alright, let's see. We got any. Oh, hey, there's something over here. Hey! Some more. Wow, that's really far down there. Like, holy crap. Hold up. That is like really, really far down there. Oh my god. Please tell me that's like at the low point or something. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. That one anyways. And it looks like a large one too. Is it large? I think it's a decent sized one. Oh yeah, that puppy's deep. That puppy's underground. That one might be a project. Let's just put it that way. Ooh, that looks cool. I mean, it even takes a second for the radar to even get to it. Oh, we got another one over there somewhere. Can we like see it for like a brief second? Nah, or somewhere over there though. I just saw it on the scanner. There it is. Alright, that one doesn't look too deep. It might be better to mine that one, run it through the mountain, to be honest with you. Which I might actually start working on. Because we're going to need more resources. It's going to be a thing. It's going to happen. And if I'm going to run it through a mountain, I might as well just get it ready to do that. Or at least get the pathway, the tunnel. Right about here. Oh, that's ignium. That's fuel. What's that over there? Yeah, I probably should get it ready for transport. Where's that other one at? How deep is that? It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. So this would actually be a pretty decent level to start the tunnel. So the question is, it looks like I have 3 resources. I have the blue, the ignium. So let's start off by making a tunnel. This is gonna be a project. This is gonna be one hell of a project. That's for damn sure. Explosives would be nice. Which I bet you there is explosives, but I'm just being dumb. So with that being said, let's just do a quick little hold the W and mouse key thing. Probably shouldn't do this because there is lava in the game too. I have no idea if you die, because I mean we are robots, but I mean, one way to find out, right? Yeah, we still got some way to go before we hit that. Jeez. Definitely gonna have to research explosives in the tunnel. It's just gonna have to happen. There's no way around this. If we do not get explosives, this is gonna be a pain. But I can at least get this part of the tunnel done, because then this part of the tunnel will make it whole. We are about to be taking a bathroom break. It won't take long. Just gotta go to the bathroom, stretch the legs, you know. Make sure I got water. Which I think I do. Yeah, I got water. Got water, soda, caffeine, good. Got the necessities. My God, how far am I? I haven't even made it to the ore yet? What? How far am I? Holy shit! Yeah, we're taking the bathroom break now. Drilling through this mountain is gonna take forever. Be right back. Oh my God.
Every step a test of might.
Alright. We're back. We're ready to dig.
Are you ready to dig?
By the way, that was not a voice changer. That was 100% me. Oh my gosh. Dig it, dig it, dig it, hole. I'm digging a hole. I know, it's such great, classic, grade A performance here.
But it's gotta be done.
Because if we don't get it done, we're gonna be running those conveyor belts all the way up the mountain. And ooh, hey, this is good. This is good. Sand is always a good sign. That means we're getting close to an edge of the mountain. I could do this now, maybe. Where am I? No, we're not getting in here again. You know what? We're actually gonna come back to this. We 100% need explosives. But did I at least make it to the ore? I made it pretty close. All right. Yeah, we 100% when we go to do the tunnel, 100% need to do the whole explosive thing. This has been forever. Let's go see if we can't like do the explosives right now. We're gonna walk around the mountain. It'll probably be faster. That is an exorbitant amount of digging. And that's just too much in my opinion. We're gonna destroy that item. We're gonna destroy this item. I know, Fragile, if you're watching, you probably just cringed a little bit there. We're absolutely gonna destroy this item and this item. There we go. Alright, now we'll go up and over right here, because this looks like it's a little less climbing. A little less parkour in here. Not really parkour, though. Alright, we're just gonna blow a hole through the mountain if we can. Hopefully, anyways. And I apologize, Fragile. I know I said I wasn't gonna do research, but there's just some research that you just have to do, apparently. If I plan on getting us more resources, so we don't run out. Because the ignium ore would be great to run to our power area. You have a second line ready to rock and roll. Just more ore smelted, so like we're not just running off that singular line anymore. Oh, it fixed itself. I'm like running around worried about this for nothing. Alright, well, maybe we won't need to do that research then. I know it can't be equipped. I'm not trying to equip it. I'm trying to split it. It's literally the same hotkey, just you hold shift to do the other thing. Yeah. It's great. It's totally great. And now we'll just let the lines fill up. Yeah, we'll just ignore that now. Alright, well that's taken care of. That's a huge stress relief. It'd probably be easier too if I do the whole... Where is that stuff? Is it that way? Yeah, so if we do the whole... I don't know, like over here? So I can run it where it needs to go. Not through there, but around. So it would be like somewhere right over here. So I mean, I am gonna have to first do this. I am gonna have to do this. This is something that is gonna have to happen. And that is assuming there is explosives, so I probably shouldn't go too crazy. But, you know, if there is explosives, life will be so much easier. If there isn't, I'm just gonna have to man up and just dig through. We'll make like a pathway that goes straight to the tunnel, and this is just like our power systems actually connect to the main grid. And that's pretty much all this is for. Because it'd be a real pain to try to set up a second power station and all that jazz. I would rather just set it up, forget about it. Then we'll go like this. And we'll do the tunnel literally right over here. This will make life so much simpler. The belts themselves don't need to be on the baseboard, but like my mining drills, they're absolutely going to have to be on the base platforms. I'm trying to think what else. If I build a secondary power station out there, which I don't think I will, I kind of want all power to be in the same area, just for simplicity. There we go. And then literally I would dig the tunnel slightly so the explosives don't hit it. And now we'll use explosives to do the rest of the work for us. If there's explosives. We're about to find out here very shortly. But at least we got that all set up. Now, the smelting district here, that will absolutely, we will absolutely 110% upgrade it. Because these smelters are already, the belt lines are already maxed out. I mean, I guess we could just upgrade the belts. It's not that hard. It really isn't. God, that is so nice to just walk up and grab it instead of waiting for crafting, because then, like, I can craft other things. Like, for instance, all that red research I was crafting that I don't freaking need. Vomit it out for me, please. Thank you. I do, however, need a few more of these. Let's get like 20 more of them going here. Oh, it makes 2, so I'm gonna have 40. Freaking beautiful. Because I do want to finish, since I already started that. Oh, I already did. Perfect. I did want to at least finish that up there. And once the conveyor belt up here is done with the research, I'm gonna upgrade that balancer to a level 2 just to make sure it can actually keep up and not leave any gaps. And then the rest can be tier 1, to be honest. I don't think it needs to be a tier 2. I don't physically see the need for these plates here to be a tier 2.
Battle cries echo through the air, broken. Stomp the ground, crack the hollow token. Shadows clawing at my mind's tight seams. Fighting this war to defend my
We're just waiting for that research.
dreams.
Forgive me. I guess I could look to see if there is even explosives before I get excited here. Oh, there is, right there. But I do have to research antennas, and I do not want to research that without them, because I'm afraid it's going to do a dialogue. But I might just have to research at least the antenna. I really don't want to, though. I really don't want to. Unlocks the necessary blueprints to recur. I guess as long as I don't build the antenna, I guess it'll be alright. I guess. Just so at least I get the explosives. Because I really need to get that tunnel built. And then after explosives, we're just gonna have to be done with research. I don't know why I queued up that many. I don't even need that many. I literally just need one. For now, anyways.
Against faceless enemies, stone by stone.
Whammo! There we go. That should solve our problem and allow this to just flow naturally through the entire system. I don't have to worry about it now, period. I can just literally joint up anything I need continuously. And just let the system run. Do I need any of this stuff? I do, actually. I need this. And I need this. I don't need mission parts. Alright, so now that... Okay, good. It did not start dialogue, but it probably gave him a quest, which is fine, because dialogue technically doesn't start in... There it is, explosives. Let's get them. Those explosives will allow me then to basically drill my way through this mountain, hopefully a lot easier. Fragile should know about explosives because, I mean, it is in the video, so it's not going to be like a spoiler or anything. And then I just gotta not research anything else because I don't want to ruin anything. But we are definitely making a lot more money. I think even though it was a pain, I think doing two of these without the triple loader, I think doing two was perfect. Did it? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, cool. Oh no, we already had the quest. That's why there wasn't a dialogue option. Okay, never mind. So I didn't have to sweat. We were already. Okay, cool. Hopefully we have enough resources for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna start it, but 200. Oh, okay, we're good. We don't. I don't have to sweat. And supposedly that'll allow us to buy more construction material so that we can continuously keep upgrading and repairing our station here. Because as you can see, like, bits and pieces of it are blown up. It was a lot worse. We've done a lot of repairing to it. Now, the nice thing is, though, is our profits are definitely coming in. That's good. Reset configuration, configure, transport, this, confirm, capacity, we want 30 maybe? Let's do 30. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. Confirm.
Lightning flashes, the screen's alive. Through the chaos I barely survive. Enemies looking in
25 is actually enough. My bad. Oh no, where did all those... Oh no. Are they in my inventory? Oh, they are. Okay. Manage inventory. There we go. So now it should come down and pick them up. Right? Yeah, here it comes. See, now I can show you guys real quick. This is what it looks like. Eventually, we'll have a ton of these coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. But right now, this is what we got. And it just loads up slowly but surely. As much as it can carry. And then goes back up. But it doesn't come until it hits that mark 25, and then it goes. Yeah, see? Which is kind of nice, because there's still 7 in there now. And I just took a full load of that up, right? So I'll wait a second, because it takes a second. Alright, so now it's up there. So then it takes those robotics and sells them for a profit. Now that profit, I need storage again, sorry, is technically a Fermite bar, which I guess we'll use for other stuff later on, it said. That is the galactic currency. Apparently we're above our max. I don't know how that happened. That's confusing, but whatever. And that's yeah, that Fermite bar we'll be using for construction purposes later on, I guess. I don't know. Curious how that works, to be honest with you. We honestly don't know. We're very in the dark on that note. And then we're just gonna go ahead and place a few more of those. Just doing a little bit of cleanup, preparing, so when Fragile joins, we can progress super fast. Because we'll have all this stuff just automated, ready to rock. You know, the base expanded. You know, just simple stuff to make life so much easier. Just trying to make life easier. I don't need belts at the moment. I have like 500 of them at the moment.
A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a fate on with golden strings. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a fate on with golden strings. I can't give up the 64 rounds need me. Through chaos, wild and destiny's plea. Mountains will break.
There we go. I don't know. Do I want to just make this whole area just nothing but platform? That would give us plenty of assembler space for now. Add like tons of assemblers doing various different jobs. We already have automated power, so it's not like it powers too much of a worry. And I found more that we could yoink over once the explosives are done, and then we're done researching. Well, we're done researching. What does it take to make explosives? Where are the explosives? So explosives charge take explosives. Where do you make them? Is that an assembler only thing? Hold up. And if so, what does it take? Okay, so it says it's made there. Oh, okay. Biomass and okay, hold up. Oh. This might be a thing that I manually load and let it output. Just because. Manage. We'll yoink that out. We'll yoink that out. Manage. There we go. Yoink, yoink. Oh, that takes actually the other material. No. So actually manage, yoink, and yoink. definitely not wasting that much material. That would be a huge no. But yoink. I might take some of those resources that were yoinking from the mountain. Yeah. Help make explosives then. But the biomass could be an issue. Because I don't think there's a way to get like renewable biomass. That might be something you just make in your inventory, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna use an assembler here because assemblers are more efficient. I hope we can turn these blocks into diamond. It's just me hoping and praying. It's like we still don't have a use for all these dirt blocks we've been picking up other than, oh, you can use it to flatten the ground. Let's go ahead and extend that. And fill the current space up. I should be able to yoink up more of these blocks here real quick. Yoink. And we'll fill that up eventually, but for now, I think I'm going to save the blocks. Maybe square this off just so it doesn't hurt my eye too much. It's hurting my eyes. That'll be alright. It'll be alright. Oh. Thank God I have that automated. Definitely gonna need more biomass. I'm just glad I found a use for the biomass. Trying to make the platform as big as possible so we can have as many assemblers as we desire in as much of a space as we desire. Or other devices if it desires. But I think, if I remember correctly, me and Fragile discussed that we were going to use this space here for like production. It was going to be just production for science, so. But I kind of took it a step further. I turned it into belts and other things. Alright, we should have some explosives made. Yep. I do want to load up more biomass, though, so I can keep going. And we'll just take those explosive charges. Because now that we have explosives, we'll take a detonator. And then we'll just make as many of these explosive charges as we possibly can. And we'll go to toolbar 3. We'll use toolbar 3 as our, let's go blow shit up bar. And then in the meantime, I guess I'll keep working on this while that gets crafted. That's right. Watch this. I'm going to mine this all up right here. I'm going to mine this all up right here. This little, I mean, it feels very little, but watch. Just watch how many blocks it takes. I mean, you can kind of see how many dirt blocks I already have. It's quite a bit. Right. It's like, oh, that doesn't look like it's a whole lot. We should be alright, right? 400's enough, and I'll still have plenty left over, right? Right? And by the way, it doesn't place in the red sections. Wrong. That was 100 blocks. That was 100 blocks. And then if I were to fill this up, right? Great dirt. It's just, oh my god. Just like, wow. But hey, at least we got it. We got the flat area done. Flat-ish area done, I should say. And I have some more, and it's really not hard to get it. It really doesn't. Hey, yeah, take that out of here. Get it out of here. You can't even keep up. Like that's how good it is right now. We're absolutely gonna take those explosive charges now. It looks like we need rods, right? Yeah, rods. We need the rods. We need the rods. So I can make more explosives. Oh dang! I need more rods. Oh my god. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. So now we'll go to tab 3. We'll open up our inventory here. Explosives will go in 2, and the detonator will go in 1. So, how does this work to get this tunnel going? And then I can just yoink and yoink. I am gonna lose some platforms, but that is fine. It is what it is. I mean, I guess I could just pick them up after I place it. Hold up, I got this. Yoink, and then you shift F, and just yoink away some of those real quick, and blow it. There we go. Now we won't waste anything, and we can just keep on tunneling. It's still gonna take a little bit, but honestly, it'd just be faster to do that. And just take a little bit of loss, honestly. Yoink. Where did those other ones go? I don't even know.
Lightning surging, chaos reigns in this war-ripping veins. Blood, sweat, tears can't hold me back. Swinging hard till
We'll get this tunnel made. No problemo. Sorry, that's my alarms to take my seizure meds. Why did it say I'm just now live streaming? Like, did it like crash and like reboot or something? Like, what's going on?
Shadows creeping, crawling in my mind. Weapons drawn, but time ain't kind. Blood on the ground, sweat in my eyes. The fight goes on, we don't realize. Demons scream.
But I would definitely say using explosives is far more efficient. And then what we'll do is we'll switch to this real quick. And we will go here. Delete that real quick. And then we'll do the same thing, but we'll delete some of those so we don't lose them. And then we'll just, you know, give ourselves a way up. There we go. We'll run back, grab some more of the flooring, so the machine can then continue to craft. And we'll go have fun with the explosives again. Except now, we're gonna start turning towards the resource. I also think that I should have my scanner and drill on this page, just so I don't have to constantly keep switching back and forth here. Because I kind of need to see where I'm going. Alright, so now that we made that turn, let's get rid of this here. There we go. So now we can just yoink. High, but whatever. Oop, that one's gonna be too low. Yoink. And that's why I wanted the drill. Because I am just yoinking explosive here. And then I wanted this, so I can kind of see... Yeah, I still need to go. Look at that, just blowing his mount up. Looks like I might still have to make more explosives, which is fine. But at least we made it this far. Holy crap. Looks like we might have to use up all of our explosives just to kind of go this way, and then we'll have to turn again, and then we should be good. But then at least we would have created a pathway through the mountain. Oh wait, actually we might not need to use all of them. Yeah, we might need to. Let's just chuck that one there, that one up there. Stick it here. This might work actually. I might need to get a few more explosives going here. It looks like I need just the explosives because of the different heights. I don't know if I'm. Oh no, I should be alright. Should be alright. Keyword. Definitely gonna have to add lights in this tunnel, though. It's a little dark, just a wee bit. Wow, I really used that much blocks. Holy crap! We're not even at the end. This tunnel is a project, that's for sure. Fragile, I hope you enjoy the tunnel because this took thousands of blocks. I know I'll enjoy it. Definitely make our lives a lot easier, that's for damn sure. The nice thing is though, is I can yoink, 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 right? And then I can yoink out of here and say, hey, by the way, make me 100 of those. Then yoink, 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 yoink. I don't know if I need. I will need plates, so let's yoink out of there. Explosives I think are made down. Aww. Yoink. Do we know about this? I don't. I have a lot of blocks. Then we'll make more explosives. And then run on down through here real quick. And we'll just yoink that up. And we'll delete this to about here. That'll allow me to do some explosive work. Ooh, as long as I'm careful, that should work. Get out. There we go. You can pause for a minute here on that. I need the explosives more than anything at the moment. Thank you. Come on. I was trying to jump and throw, but it didn't do it. I don't know why. Come on. You don't know, I'm horrible at parkour. The video game. We'll see what that does. You know, that'll actually do something for me here. And then we'll just yeah. Because I can easily, maybe not easily, yes. There we go. Now that we got that started, I can get up here real quick. Hopefully. And pick these back up because I'm going to need them.
Eyes red from the smoke, black sky is a lie. Hands grasp the dirt, don't know if I'll survive. Breathing heavy, enemies fire in the night. In this war of the 64 realms, I can't see light. Marching forward breaks my spine, no peace to find. Every step a scream echoes death in my
There we go. And that should allow me to hopefully correct my error of going way too low. And it looks like I actually have a way up. I just need to do that. Send out a quick scan to make sure I'm headed in the right direction. Looks like we are. The question is, hopefully we're on the right height, because I doubt we are, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't even see the tunnel that I dug out earlier. Wow. Okay. In that case, we will just be, blown up. Let's take our 900 or whatever blocks here. And just yoink. 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 Go. Go. Looks like we are gonna need a block and a row. Wow, this tunnel is something, that's for sure. So many explosives, so little time. We're just gonna keep on blowing shit up though. Ooh. Thankfully, I already know what we need, so it's like not hard shit. It's this way. Yoink. Thank you. Then I need to run over to our power area. First of all, how is our power doing? I've been adding all this stuff, and I haven't checked it in a while. Oh, we're still doing good. These are the disabled stuff, our backup power that we have set up, just in case, like, we use too much. Like, we need more power. This more. Right now, I need more explosives. I need to blow shit up. Thankfully, this has been a great help on just getting that produced. Yes, destroy the sand, please. Destroy the gravel, please. Destroy that, please. Yes, thank you. We're gonna let that start producing more explosives. I get some biomass going here. I think there's a forest nearby, isn't there? Yeah, right there. But I don't want to deforestize just for explosives. Clean up the desert first where we're building. That should be enough biomass, to be honest. Yoink that in, yoink that out. Those 8 explosives going, and then we'll make like 30 more? That should be. Now let's run down our long ass tunnel. All this just to bring more resources over. Like, this is crazy. Be a lot easier if Fragile's up, that's for sure. Because Fragile would definitely be helping. Yoink. Boink. Actually, put that one there. Make sure. Give me more boom boom. Oh god. Damn. Ooh, hello. Hello, Gap. Hello, Gappage. Alright, so we definitely at least passed that. So, our little hole, I feel like should have came across. Which isn't an issue, because that means we're getting close to the edge, right? Means our tunnel is almost done. And I almost have power to the other side of the mountain. Wow, we made almost 5,000. I mean 6,000 in a day. I did not think we'd be able to do that. That works. But we got that all set up, at least. Grab that real quick. We probably got more explosives. Yep. Get them crafted up. And we can obviously do cleanup and lighting and all that fancy stuff later on. I was originally going to do a 3x3 tunnel, but the explosives are just making my life 1,000 times easier, so I'm just going to make it as wide as the explosives go. I don't care, as long as it's all connected and power makes it to the other side. That's all I care about. There's a hair too high. Ah. So close. I can smell it. Where's the sun? My God. This is crazy. Give me the sun. Oh, I'm getting too low. I need to actually hold up. Ugh. I knew it. I was getting way too low. Oh. If I didn't need so many of these damn base blocks, I wouldn't have cared as much. Ouch, that hurt. Right, there we go. That fixed the problem. Need to go up. No, I fell down. The opposite of what I wanted. Son of a pickle. Ugh. Alright, that'll work. Alright, there we go. We have corrected my error. I see sunlight! We did it! We finally did it! Oh my lord! Wait, what? Why did it not? Okay, whatever. Oh my god, we did it! I just need to, you know. Oh my god. There we go, now that will be connected. And then we just yoink, yoink. And then we make a way that our people can walk up, but just in case I forget, you know, that doesn't have power, now it does. My goodness gracious. And I'm probably gonna make this easier for belts too here. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was a pain. But we did it. That's all that matters. Now where is that tunnel I dug earlier? It would probably be lined up with where the ore is somewhere. You need to be able to see it. It's down there. So the tunnel. Aha! Now that I found this tunnel, right, I can take the explosive charges. Where did that even go? Whatever. How far am I even from? Oh, did I blow? Wait a minute. How did that even happen? See, I don't know where it is. Problem. I don't know if I need to go up or down. Probably need to go down. Yeah, I need to go down. So, okay. 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 I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, so, this is the way I actually want to go. Called it. How did the explosive do that? Oh, it probably, like, bugged out and went through the fucking thing. Whatever. It is what it is. Cool. Alright, so that'll be stupid easy to connect when that time comes.
Through storms of fire and wars untold, his courage caused a path so bold. Enemies fall, their strength undone by the will of love for a chosen one.
I think I need to go down anyways, so I might just put it on this level. Find out. Yeah, it needs to go down anyways, so let's... The easiest way to probably do this is the... Oh, sorry. Is to probably... Probably do it this way. Start going down now.
Untold, he wars on wars and path so bold. His courage carves a path so bold. His courage carves a path so bold. Through storms of fire and wars untold, his courage carves a path so bold. His courage carves a path so bold. His courage carves a path so bold. Mountains from walls reflect his pain, but through it all, he break the chain. Sacrifice, force, and fire, seen a protector crown, no in between.
That need to go, that need to go, so we have power connected to them. And then I also need to get rid of an additional block on the top so I can walk once I place conveyor belts. And then this is where we'll go down again. Think, hope, yeah. And then we'll scan. Am I low enough yet? Nope. So we'll take out these ones, and then we'll go down. Take out one more row. Real quick. One, two.
Guarding these lands from the endless sprawl. Time bends and twists through a fiery storm in a battle of ages. I'm reborn.
so close to the level I need to be at. In case you're wondering why I'm doing 2 blocks, it's because the conveyor belts that do verticals take 2 blocks. 2 block space. Actually, we're close enough where we can turn, so what we're going to do now is do this.
Of the blade splits the dream through the fire, through the haze, carving paths in shattered ways. Blood, sweat, tears can't hold me back, swinging hard till the night cracks. Armored fists we strike and fall, demons crumble, hear my call.
Lot of digging. Lot of digging. How close? Oh, I'm like right on top of it, basically. Okay. Boop. 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 We're just gonna keep on going. Do that. And now we have to unfortunately dig through this stone. Take a little longer. Just want to make sure I don't go too far too, because if I go too far I'm gonna overshoot. And if I overshoot, then I gotta turn around, and that's annoying. Oh damn, I might actually overshoot. Oh god. Please don't. I thought I had this all lined up perfectly. No, I don't want to have to do a turnaround. That would be so annoying. I mean, I'll do it, so you're never gonna see it until it runs out and I have to delete everything. This stuff is deep underground, yo. So this is probably the farthest I actually want to go anyways. Then I'd have to turn
around. Shadows creeping, crawling in my mind.
Oh, I'm like right there, yo. Oh my god. There ain't no way. I have to be hitting it soon. How do I want to do this? Oh, I actually just hit it. So I might be able to hold on. I might be able to get away with something. All I need to do is expose a few blocks, and the miners will just slowly mine away. Perfect. We did it. Perfect. And then I'll just do this. I don't think I can make it at the moment. That's fine. That's fine. At least we made it this far. I need to slope up. And then now we begin this really, really long journey. To the top. Holy crap. This is gonna be one long conveyor belt, that's for dang sure. Woo! I need more of this stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to make all of them, but we'll just watch it. Whenever it makes a satisfactory amount, we'll just end it.
winds they howl, the skies they bleed, the realms are wild, they beg, they plead. Every step a test of might, I carry on through endless fight. The winds they howl, the skies they bleed, the realms are wild, they beg, they plead. Every step a test of might, I carry on through endless fight. 60 fallen take on my soul, hearts ablaze, I take the road through shadows deep and mountains high. I fight for those who can't ask why. They hold my name in whispers low, through twisting paths I choose to go. I'm bound, not free, the hero's chains, sword and flame, joy and pain. 60 fallen take on my soul, hearts ablaze, I take the road through shadows deep and mountains high. I fight for those
Getting there,
who
getting there,
can't
getting
ask why.
Slowly but surely. You're diverting a secondary chain of resources over. There we go. Alright. All that work. Alright. Might need to actually fill out a line here. Hold up. At least got on mining. That's the important part. And I 110% need, like, I don't know, 20 of those for now. And then, like, I don't even know. Actually, just make them all. Because I want this to be a tier 2, just so that way all 3 of these could be all one belt line. I just laid down the tier 1 foundation just to get it started, and then after that it's laying down the groundwork. Make life easier. Yoink. Just to ensure, and I have to do this real quick. This is just for the extractors. Nope. And now we can place that one. And then I'll just run this out right now. So that way then I can place this one on it as well. That will get that at least started. And then I can hit 4, click on that. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Alright, cool. Now I can stand here for a second. 5. Get that upgraded as far as it possibly will go. Oh, it did them all. Perfect. Oh wow, it did. It literally did them all. upgrade all those, and then we'll upgrade those as far as we can go. Let's see, is that all? While that does its thing, I'm gonna retreat real quick. We're gonna hit 9 and make sure that is all good for now. So we got a lot to do. Lot to upgrade. But once the belt line's upgraded, it'll be 1,000 times easier to make sure it's all ready to rock and roll. And I might even be able to use more smelters because of an upgraded belt line. First things first, I need a restock on these. I also need a restock on these. I also need a restock on these.
Echo through the air, broken. Stomp the ground, crack the hollow token. Shadows clawing at my mind's tight seams, fighting this war to defend my unseen dreams. Invisible frontline, I give my all. Build my shield mighty, though I might fall. For someone out there I've never known. Protect the unseen till I'm just.
Well, while that crafts, we're gonna go ahead and take a hydration break. So we will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Be Right Back screen on. Although I am gonna edit the Be Right Back screen, just ever so slightly, to add this screen, and we'll slide it right on down. Here, and give me like a split second here. Huh, it's not letting me edit it. Huh. Okay. We're just gonna delete that then. Give me a second here. Remove. Yes. I think there's a way I can do this. Hold on. No, that ain't gonna work. Defaults. Cancel. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Lightning flashes, the screen's alive. Through the chaos I barely survive. Enemies lurking in digital doom. Expert Slayer 64, please enter this room. The keyboard clicks a symphony of might. The hero rise, the dark turns to light. Pixels reframed with every command. Expert Slayer 64, just take my hand. Expert Slayer 64, where are you tonight? The game's too hard, I can't win the fight. Your name echoes loud in the Hall of Fame. Save me now in this endless game. Lightning flashes, the screen's alive. Through the chaos I barely survive. Enemies lurking in digital doom. Expert Slayer 64, please enter this room. The battle is over, victory's clear. Thanks to the hero who shattered my fear. Expert Slayer 64, you're more than a name. My world restored by pixels and flame. Battle is over, victory's clear. Thanks to the hero who shattered my fear. Expert Slayer 64, you're more than a name. My world restored by pixels and flame. Recall my name from the edge of time. A whisper sharp like a sword's fine line. The realms are crying, the end is near. I feel their pull, I shed my fear. I can't give up, the 64 realms need me. The skies they shatter, but I still see a kingdom built on courage need me. Through chaos, wild and destiny's free. Mountains will break, the rivers might flood, but I'll stand strong, even covered in blood. I can't give up, the 6-4 rounds need me. The skies they shatter, but I still see me. The storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. I hold the long courage, shatter out and rise again as the one desire. Who cares who won did 64 rounds need me? Who cares while the lines were false? Who cares who won did 64 rounds need me? Who cares while the lights were false? A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a fate bound with golden strings. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a fate bound with golden strings. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a fate bound with golden strings. I can't give up, the 64 rounds need me. Through chaos, wild and destiny's free. Mountains will break, the rivers might flood, but I'll stand strong, even covered in blood. The stars may fall, they don't own my fate. I carve a path before it's too late. Ancient whispers guide the way unseen. For every realm I will reign supreme. For every realm I will reign supreme. I will reign supreme. For every realm I will reign supreme. Through chaos, while the lights will falls. The skies burn red, the earth shakes wide. The realms of chaos where destruction
Just give me one more second, guys.
crawls like dusted in dismay. A hero rises for the break of day. Metal clashes scream, a symphony of doom. In every shadow, it's another tomb. Bloodstained lands whisper victory's cost. For salvation comes, but not all is lost. Metal clashes scream, a symphony of doom. In every shadow, it's another tomb. Bloodstained lands whisper victory's cost. For salvation comes, but not all is lost. 64 realms cry out in pain. Chains of tyranny broken by flame. Expert slayer stands with unyielding might, guiding the lost through the endless fight. Holds a banner glowing fierce and wild. Courage ancient, yet a heart so mild. Legends carved in stone and stormy skies. The Savior's name in every echo flies. Through fire, through ash, he stokes their hope, pulling empires back from the jaws of
Alrighty, guys. I am back ish. Let me just put my headset on. I had to get my coat. Wait, where did I put my coffee? Man, it is too early. I apologize, guys. I had to get some stuff set up. There we go. Alrighty. Slowly getting there. Now let me go ahead and get... Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Let's set that up. I want to make sure my chat is good. Go. Is it working? Yep. Alright. Warm up the room a little bit. Just had to make sure everything was good to go, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, bam! Let's upgrade all those. Let's see how far that went. Hopefully it went pretty far. Not really. Wait, no, hold up. I know it didn't go all the way, but how far did it go? Almost. Almost all the way. We got just a couple more to do here. We got this. It's like 2 more. Then I think we got it all. Yes, we did it! There we go. Now I want to stop all those for now. I want to get 8 of those going, and then I want to get the rest of those going again. Because now that we have this here, I want to get another line of smelting going. Because that next line of smelting is going to be used for whatever type of production we want to use it for. Whatever that may be. And wherever that may be.
Through endless danger as chaos flies, the fabric of realms may twist and sway, but love burns brighter to show the way. Through storms of fire and wars untold, his courage carves a path so bold. Enemies fall, their strength undone by the will of love for the chosen one. Oceans roar. Yet here he stands at the realm keeper's door. The threads of fate strain tight, then bend in hand, but his devotion will never end. He shields the one who lights his skies through endless danger as chaos flies. The fabric of realms may twist and sway, but love burns brighter to show the way. Starts the one who lights his skies through endless danger as chaos flies. The fabric of realms may twist and sway, but love burns brighter to show the way. Through storms of fire and wars untold, in wars on wars and paths so bold, his courage carves a path so bold. His courage.
Honestly, I might be able to have another smelter.
Storms of fire and wars untold, his courage carves a path so bold.
Let's see.
Courage carves a path so bold. His courage carves a path so bold. Monsters from worlds reflects his
Probably another smelter, I would assume. Like, that line's keeping up pretty easily here. Let's put 2 more on here and see what happens. And then just leave it alone for a bit. Obviously once I have an output hooked up to it, but the input I know is fine. Perfect. And then this will just be the output over here. I do need, however, a crap ton of those made. And all of these need switched to an output. And I already know it told us 8 of these could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after this one, it needs to. Okay. Okay. Highly doubt I'll be able to do it, but let's see. Yeah, I kind of figured, because you're gonna need the blue stuff, which means now I'm gonna have to run lines. Or I steal some of this and back this up a little bit here. Hold up. Let me see what I can do here. Hold up. With what I got. Let me see what I can do. I might be able to do something about this. There we go. Because now we can at least get some for now. So I don't want these here. I want to leave some space. So I already know that I'm going to need another line of smelters. And that's going to be for this stuff, right? And I already know that I can pull from this. Actually, I can just pull from this line. This line is doing really well. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. That line is not struggling. So, with that being said, what do I need? I need electronic components. So let's get electronic components going. And that I know is just wire and that is literally just as easy as doing this. And then running this. Up here like that. Like that, right? Okay. And then having an output here. Right? Right? Yeah, okay. We got that covered. So now I just need to make machinery parts, which I might take from this line, to be honest. So if I were to, like, I don't know, make my machinery parts here. That is the wrong thing. I can. Hear my call. Trying to think about how to do this. And then we'd build it like that. And then our machinery parts would just go into there. Because this is easy. This is as easy as going. Flop. And then down, flop, and then bang. Actually, I don't want to bring them down just like but I do want to throw those next here. Alright, so that should cover that for now. Now we got the machinery parts covered. I need more sensors. Then I can pull those. I need outputs. We'll do there and there. And the reason why I want to do it like that is because I want to do this. Now we got our main line of plates coming through. Alright, so now we have all of that. So now we got our machinery parts. Now we do this. Because this needs to be making conveyors, which is just machine parts, so it takes that. So we'll bring that down here first, and then run it here. That machine parts in, and then we'll run this like that. Get those in. And that'll make conveyor belts. Perfect. Then we take the conveyor belts, which we might need more, so we'll actually place that like that. Then we'll take conveyor belts, combine it with everything else, in hopes that it'll be enough to get us our tier 2 stuff. What in the hell happened here? So now that should be loading up. Now I need these parts over here that I made, which thankfully I didn't drop them down yet. I mean, I was going to, but then I chose not to. We'll just run them over here, like this. And then drop down. Perfect. Now we have tier 2 stuff being built. We are growing. I felt it. Felt it. Feels it. I don't seize it. Severe thunderstorms today. That'll be interesting. So now, everything should be producing at least something. So we'll wait to see a little bit here, see how well it does. If it does really, really, really well, then what we'll end up doing is just adding another smelter, to be honest with you, because why not, right? looks like I'm low on this stuff anyways, so let's just snag up some of that. We'll just build another smelter real quick. Oh, it's doing fantastic. Oh, we could severely upgrade this. I really should have. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I have an idea to make this even better, right? And this is going to take a little bit of thinking here. And some tier 2 balancers. So let's get a few of those made up. So the idea is here, first I need these to be equal. And I am going to need them like this. So the idea is, if I put them like this, now they should evenly disperse each other, right? Now, it's as simple as taking this line and getting rid of this tree and just diverting it right there, and then taking this line and connecting it. And now we have a balancer that will take the feed from both of those and split it evenly to both those lines so that way they equally get dispersed. Which then also allows me to just continuously keep adding and expanding the smelters as needed. Allowing for even further expansion of smelting processes and just allowing me to get absolutely crazy with this. Our smelting capabilities and consumption capabilities have just skyrocketed. Because now we have 2 lines that can be equally used. Which means production from this is absolutely just amazing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do the same thing here, but we'll just prepare it for the rods, basically, or another material. So all we have to do is just feed it another material that needs smelted, and bada bing, bada boom, we have another material being smelted and balanced equally, just like this one. And I might even just, how do I want to do this actually? Because then I could do, I might redo the rods. Let's do that. Let's redo the rods. Because if I redo the rods, then I won't have to worry about them for like ever. So, let's just do that. I'm just trying to think where would be the best spot to do this. And I'm honestly thinking probably right here. I really don't want to though, because then I have to dig all this up. But it really is the best spot. Like right here. And then I'll just dig it up. Go. Because I have to have those blocks on the ground in order for power. And I have to dig this top layer first, and then dig the layer below it. It's a nightmare, but it'll work. We'll get it to work. Go to here. If I have to go further, I'll go further. further, though. At least for now. And then I'll have to redo the input on them and the output, but it'll work. So that way they're T2 belts. But at least this gives also a chance for me to collect some tier 2 belts. So I can upgrade them. Yoink.
Hands grasp the dirt, don't know if I'll survive. Breathing heavy, enemies fire in the night. In this war of the 64 realms, I can't see light.
We're gonna get this factory really amped up. Fragile's gonna join it, and Fragile is gonna see all this amperage going on. The production will just be glorious. Looks like it's getting kind of full, so let's start destroying some of these blocks here. Actually, where's that chest at? I don't know if we'll ever need it or not. Oh, it's full. Yeah, we're just gonna... If we need them, we can always get them. But there's a whole planet for us. We'll be fine. Can't wait to get Fragile before the Fragile scene. Glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious upgrades. Upgrades without too much research. I was trying not to do research, but there was a few things I did have to research in order to get some stuff done. Otherwise, it would have took forever.
Fighting this war to defend my unseen dreams. Invisible frontline, I give my all. Build my shield, mighty though I might fall. For someone out there I've never known. Protect the unseen till I'm just born.
Whew. Now we just dig, dig, dig away.
against faceless enemies, stone by stone. Can't see them, but I feel their weight collide. My spirit fights, they can't make it subside. Invisible front line, I give my all. Build my shield mighty, though I might fall. For someone out there I've never known. Protect the unseen, till I'm just born.
And we are just digging. There we go. Finally. Now we can finally start placing this stuff. Which we will actually go back here. Damn. I'm not gonna make it work though. Only two. I should be able to make that work actually. So this should definitely be the output side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's get these 8 wired up together since they're already colored differently. It'll be a little easier. And then we'll do these ones.
Lightning flashes, the screen's alive. Through the chaos I barely survive. Enemies lurking in digital doom. Expert Slayer 64, please enter this room.
And then these will be our input because this is going to be a lot easier.
Thanks to the hero who shadowed my fear. Expert Slayer 64, you're more than a name. My world restored by pixels and
That's
flame.
going to bug me. Just because it doesn't look the same. There we go. And then I can literally just yoink, yoink, yoink. Perfect. Alright, so now this is where it gets interesting. We're going to Shift F, delete all of this.
They call my name for needed of time. A whisper sharp like a sword's fine line. The realms are crying, the end is near. I feel their pull, I shed my fear. I can't give up the 64 realms need me. The skies they shatter, but I still see a kingdom built on courage and fire. I'll rise again as the one desire. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a faith bound with golden strings. I can't give up, the 64 realms need me. Through chaos, wild and destinies bleed. Mountains will break, the rivers might flood, but I'll stand strong, even covered in blood. I can't give up, the 64 realms need me. The skies they shatter, but I still see me. The storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. That I hold the long courage, shatter, I'll rise again as the one desire. Who cares for one to 64 realms need me? Who cares while the lights will fall? Who cares for one to 64 realms need me? Who cares while the lights will fall?
Look at him go.
A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a faith bound with golden strings. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a faith bound with golden strings. A storm is brewing, shadows collide, but I hold the light where hope resides. Through tangled myths and shattered kings, I'll weave a faith bound with golden strings. I can't give up, the 64 realms need me. Through chaos, wild and destinies bleed. Mountains will break, the rivers might flood, but I'll stand strong, even covered in blood. The stars may fall, they don't own my fate. I carve a path before it's too late. Ancient whispers guide the way unseen. For every realm I will reign supreme. For every realm I will reign supreme. I will reign supreme. For every realm I will reign supreme. Through chaos, while the lights will fall.
Actually, I don't need to make those.
The skies burn red, the earth shakes loud. The realms of chaos where destruction loud. Broken clouds lie dusted in dismay. A hero rises for the break of day. Metal clashes scream, a symphony of doom. In every shadow, it's another tomb. Bloodstained lands with for victory's cost. For salvation comes, but not all is lost.
Now those I do. I do not have those.
Metal clashes scream, a symphony of doom. In every shadow waits another tomb. Bloodstained lands with for victory's cost. Salvation comes, but not all is lost. 64 worlds cry out in pain. Chains of tyranny broken by flame. Express Slayer stands with unyielding might, guiding the lost through the endless fight. Holds a banner glowing fierce and wild. Courage ancient, yet a heart so mild. Legends carved in stone and stormy skies. The Savior's name in every echo flies. Through fire, through ash, he stokes their hope, pulling empires back from the jaws of smoke. And every strike from realms and breeze, a rain that melts on pieces seas. 64 realms cry out in vain. Chains of tyranny broken by flame. Express Slayer stands with unyielding might, guiding the lost through the endless fight.
Two more ramps to be built. One more ramp. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Hopefully you learned something interesting or cool. Oh wow, dang, that it did it all, didn't it? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I love it. Cool, so now we have amazing smelting going on. Like, we won't have to worry about these for an incredibly long amount of time. I mean, the smelting upgrade we just did probably put a huge dent in our power level. Wow. Wow, really? I have 3 smelting factories going. I mean, we're absolutely, if we want to do anything else, going to have to turn on another power generator. Because, like, it's probably going close to strain. But we got a lot going on here on just 2 of those generators. That's impressive. That is quite impressive. I mean, we got all of... Oh, can I get into a good spot where we can, like, see it all? Like, look at all this. All these assemblers. I got 11 smelters there, 11 smelters there. There's 8 smelters there. Granted, not all the smelters are running all the time over there and over there, but like... Damn! We definitely upgraded, and we're definitely going to need that 3rd power generator. Because once we get production and actually start using these resources, it's going to be needed. And the best part is I can divert some of these resources. Actually, I can do that right now, and then delete that, and then bring those resources from these miners. You know what? We're gonna do that. Damn.
Skies through endless danger as chaos flies. The fabric of realms may twist and sway, but love burns brighter to show the way.
Aww.
Through storms of fire and wars unfold, his courage carves a path so bold. Enemies fall, their strength undone by the will of love.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna find a spot to put some of this stuff. Damn. But for now, let's start placing stuff because I don't think I have a space to. Oh wait, hold up.
Chaos flies, the fabric of realms may twist and sway, but love burns brighter to show the way. Through storms of fire and wars untold, and wars on
That'll work.
wars and paths so bold, his courage
And then I'll
caused
just
a path
make
so bold, his courage caused a
a
path
ton of
so
these real
bold.
quick.
Storms of fire and
So I
wars
have them.
untold, his courage caused a path so
And then we'll
bold,
just
his
make,
courage caused a path so
I guess, more of
bold,
those.
his courage
Why not,
caused a
right?
path so bold. Monsters from worlds reflects his pain,
Uh,
but through it all, he
yoink
breaks
it.
the chain. Sacrifice,
Yoink it.
force, and fire sheen, a protector crown, no
Perfect.
in between.
Like that. And then we'll. And that's 100% gonna need. Is this it? No, that's tier 1. That's tier 2. So this is 100% gonna need yoinked. Actually, hold up. Before I do those, I 100% need more of those. Then you can make all those.
I stand on the edge where the shadows crawl, guarding these lands hands from the endless sprawl.
That placed okay, right?
Time bends and twists through a fiery storm. In a battle of ages, I'm reborn. Protector of the 64 realms, I'll fight. Carving through darkness with beams of light. Bound by a promise, sealed in my veins. Through chaos and fury.
There we go. And that's fixed. And now we're running off of just 2 lines of smelters. And then we can literally just say, hey, by the way, you know these resources that we're getting from here? Let's just go ahead and start running them over. Ooh, that could be a problem. Which that'll be a problem we'll solve here in a minute. First things first, let's start by, you know, start bringing that stuff up. Anyways, what is the problem? Are we just not getting enough and smelting too much, or do we? Are we just using too much? Do we need another miner? What's the deal here? What's the dealio? I'm probably gonna leave that alone. Not gonna lie. And we'll probably pause the stream here. Wait for fragile, because I don't want to go any further. Because otherwise we'll run out of resources and then I won't be able to do anything. We need to start doing research so that way we can start unlocking stuff and things. But the good news is we were able to get almost everything. I mean, we got just about everything set up. I mean, let's be honest. We've gotten literally just about everything set up here. And all I'm doing now is just preparing additional resources to come in. Basically just extra resources to come in and feed it to help prevent it from running out, basically. That's all I'm doing now. Just to help. I doubt it'll ever need it, but if it does, then there's some extra flow, you know what I mean? Perfect. And then I need to do the same thing. I need to find another line and run it through there, up and over, and then down around and into here. Just to help feed it. And honestly, it doesn't need 2 outputs here. Now that I did that upgrade. And we could probably get away with this one and this one. And this one and this one. To help the miners. And allow me to keep here. here. So now we can go like this.
Rage like waves crash and drown. Chains of fear breaking down. Lightning surging, chaos reigns in this war.
I don't think I need another one, but I want to get another one going.
Blood, sweat, tears can't hold
Let's
me
stop all that.
swinging hard till the night cracks. Demons crumble, hear my
I need lowering, and then we'll call it. For now. Got a lot done. Now we just need to wait for him. I mean, her. Forgive me. Sorry, Bradley. I deserve to be beat. Why'd you let me do that for so long? Before finally letting me know. Now I feel like a
Shadows creeping, crawling in my mind.
But when Fragile gets here, then we will play with her and actually make some progress in this game now that we've got the basics improved. Because we did have the basics, but now they are improved. And that's basically all we did. We just improved the basics of what we already had. And I will go activate the other power generator, because that'll probably be the first thing we upgrade next is power. Because now we have no more backup power. We're now using all of our power to make sure. Oh wait, we probably won't upgrade that first. Who knows what we'll do? We'll figure it out once Fragile joins, because I've done a lot. It'll probably be a ton, and I mean a ton of research. Like for instance, I am gonna queue up something, but I'm not gonna do anything. We are gonna scan this right off the rip, because it'd be nice to start concrete production, because then we can start glass in the incinerator, which will allow us to destroy on one of these. And then we can do stuff like snack box, windows, and all sorts of other stuff like greenhouse. So yeah, we're absolutely gonna do this one. But we'll do that obviously when we get back. So with that being said, we're gonna save the game. Boop, boop. Exit the main menu. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, don't forget that you guys can hit the follow button and can hit the subscribe button. We will be streaming again a little bit later once Fragile is up and we can go ahead and play in that world again. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the music, and have a wonderful rest of your day.